Joining me in the room podcast tonight is Anthony Vasta, who will be fighting this Friday night in Florida for Vigilant MMA, his second MMA fight. Dude, welcome to the show, man, and congratulations on getting a matchup out of New England area and getting back on the saddle there in the cage. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, dude, it's been a while, dude. It's been just about 15 months since I made my debut, and I'm glad to finally talk to you for sure. It's been a while.
It has. Have you had a fight or two fall through since then? I mean, I know you've been searching to get busy in that cage. Have you been looking around? Just things haven't worked out?
I mean, I initially, after my debut, I had a matchup for March with Connor and a couple, like, 3 other guys we had, all for that ammo card. That fell through. That would have been my second fight. So then, I don't know, we kind of just figured cards will probably come around. Everyone's like, oh, it'll just be a couple weeks. And that turned into this. So eventually I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm going fucking crazy. I got to try and, like, I don't know, like, I just love the fight, dude. Like, I was going crazy. Like, I wanted to, I got my foot wet, and then everything just went stale. So I'm looking for something. Eventually, actually got a matchup for December. That's when me and Brett Layton were going to head down to Pennsylvania. And they ended up just giving up on that event. Like, I don't even think the state was shut down. The event got canceled. And then I ended up managing to snag this one for February.
Excellent, my man. Well, like you said, Brett and you head out. There was other fighters that have, gone to other states and mostly southern states because that's where, fights are seeming to be able to happen. And with some, fans in the stands also. So as far as this, is there fans in the stands at this event you're fighting at?
Yeah, I'm not sure how limited the seating is, but there definitely are fans. They were selling tickets.
And it's also streamed on Fight TV, I assume, too, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Excellent. So you'll have a bunch of eyes on you. You're heading into Florida. I do believe it's Vigilant is from Tampa, Florida, based in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, the actual fight is at the Rhino Center in West Chase, Florida, which I'm presuming is, like, right in Tampa. 'Cause that's...
Yeah, I would imagine everything would be around their home base in there and stuff. Yeah. Dude, you're heading to Florida Super Bowl weekend. How's that? You gonna, not to get off the fight or anything, but are you gonna stay an extra day or two and enjoy Florida, or come right back?
Yeah, we gotta head back. Connor's got a tattoo appointment, and I don't know, dude. I'll probably just head back. Pat Jones is living down there, and he lives in Miami, so I'm thinking I'll probably plan another trip and go back down, stay a couple extra days then.
Excellent.
Probably something like that.
Excellent. You mentioned Connor Barry, your coach there from the F5 fight team there. Does he have any room on his body for tattoos? Like, where are they putting this one? On his toes or something?
I always ask him, like, where are you getting this tattoo? He's like, I don't know, dude. I might get it on my chest, my leg. Maybe my ribs, maybe my shin. Like,
that's awesome. That's right. He knows what he's getting. He just doesn't know where he's putting it there. That's awesome, bro. So yeah. You're heading to Florida. When you heading? Tomorrow or something? Tomorrow will be Wednesday, right?
I leave at freaking 11 tomorrow.
Excellent, my man. Well, let's talk about it, bro. You're heading to Florida and you're fighting a dude, Lance Hart, from Florida. So I would imagine you're heading into his, I don't know, backyard, but it is his state, and I would imagine, being fans in attendance, he's gonna have some people there. So, anything you know about this kid, or are you just going in there and fighting anyone they put in front of you?
Honestly, dude, I mean, there's a little tape on him, but I'd say he's like a average guy. He's decent at everything, maybe, and he's got one win. He won by Von Flue on a guy who held on to a guillotine when he was mounted. So there's not a lot of tape, but I'm down for whatever.
So the dude that was holding on to that choke, is that an inexperienced move that kind of got him in that trouble?
Yeah, you don't hold on to a guillotine when someone has you mounted. Come on.
So, all right, man. All right, so let's talk about this because, you have been doing a lot of. I mean, you haven't been busy in the cage, but you have been busy rolling and getting a lot of work in there. Let's talk about that because this he won with a submission, and I know you want to knock him out, but would you mind submitting him in his own kind of backyard?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, dude, I've been keeping, like, honestly, my main focus has been just grappling this whole quarantine. Anything striking has been minimal, and it's just been stuff that I've been experimenting with. But like, I've just been, like you said, bouncing around, grappling with everyone that I can. Christos has got his whole crew. I get together with him. I mean, Connor, you know how crazy Connor's grappling is. So yeah, dude, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna say I'm looking to keep it standing because I haven't even my last fight I didn't get to do any striking whatsoever. So it's been a while since I've been able to throw some hands. So we'll see. You never know, dude. I might end up in a friggin' exchange, and you never know, dude. You can say whatever, but you don't know.
Well, you talked about, you haven't really been able to strike much. Your last fight was mostly grappling, where you finished it in the second round with a triangle choke. But you did have your first amateur fight, official amateur fight, was at Cage Titans when you did a Muay Thai fight there. Very very competitive fight. Really good fight. You got in there got some work with your hands there. How much does that experience help you, in your amateur career, getting that work at the Muay Thai level also?
Yeah, dude, it definitely helps. I did a couple smokers before that too, but I don't know, dude. I had a hard time with the kickboxing and stuff back then. When I was first coming out, I had a pretty bad attitude approaching those fights, I'd say, and I think that is what I learned the most from is how I approach the fights. Not really the fights themselves, but how I approached the fights back then. And when I got that first amateur win, like mixed martial arts win, I was like, all right. I was like, I never want to lose again. I want to fucking work. I want to win. That's basically it.
Well, you're under a great camp there. Let's talk about a little bit about that. We mentioned Connor, and you're at Defensive Edge, but you're rolling out a bunch of other camps also. But who are your main training camp or main partners that have been getting you ready for this MMA fight coming up?
This fight, I'd say my main training partners. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I haven't done like a ton of sparring. I've just been doing, like I said, jujitsu is, I don't know, mainly what my focus is on when it comes to training. But yeah, my main sparring partners have been probably Josh Welch. Josh Welch always comes over to my house. He's a 125er. He's fought fucking Jack Stapleton, Joe Poirier, and he's scrappy, dude. We freaking go in my room. I've got a couple mats up in my house, and we just train. We just train for hours. I got Peter McLeod Warwick, dude. He's freaking like 6'5". He makes me feel small. Like when I spar with him, I'm the short guy, and I'm like, oh, dude, this is fun. Like I get to be the short guy for once. And yeah, so him and Josh really, honestly, for sparring. But I've been rolling with everyone, dude. Like rolling with everyone at Defensive Edge, everyone at Christos's gym, his little squad. Bobby the Barber, dude. Uncle
Bobby the Barber. Bobby. Awesome, dude. So, brother, you heading just with Connor's the only dude heading there with you?
Yeah, so Connor's the only guy, but Pat Jones is pulling up too.
Oh, all right. So he's coming from Miami. He's going to meet you there and hang. Oh, man, that's awesome, man. That's a great.
So Connor and Pat are cornering.
Awesome, brother. So good things, man. So what are we expecting? What are you expecting to get out of this fight? And how busy are you looking to stay? I mean, I know you had to go to Florida to get it, but is that kind of more what's going to happen for your next fight unless something opens up here? Stay down south and get work around there.
It honestly does suck to think about that. Like, I think if I don't know, I think after this fight I'll probably just chill for a bit and see what happens. But for this fight, dude, I'm like I just want to perform to the ability that I know I can, whether it be a long fight, like a decision, or a quick fight, whatever it is. I just want to go out of there and be happy with what I put out in there. I don't want to have any doubts. I mean, I'm paying to fly out there, so
yeah.
Like I'm trying to get the full experience I can. I'm trying to get the experience I can. figure out what I need to work on until the cards are back, and it'll boost me up a little bit. I mean, I'll be 2-0 at least. So I don't know. We'll see. Never know. I might fly back down there or something.
Definitely. I mean, you perform well there. You're 2-0. Not much going on here, and next time maybe they'll fly you out on their bubble. You know what I mean? And the door opens up for different things here, and wish you well, brother. We can't wait. I mean, there's not much happening here. I know you got a couple events down the line as far as the rolling, but MMA, we got to get you guys in there, get some cage time. So, man. Shout out whatever you want, and thank yous, and social media, and I'll let you get back to your team there because you're flying out tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Defensive Edge as always. Shout out to Rick Alford. Rick's a freaking genius too. Connor Berry, obviously. The whole squad, dude. Everyone's killing it. Honestly, we have a lot of new guys that are like I can see like are starting to like really get the hang of it. And it's going to be good once all the cards are back and all that stuff. It's going to be great. Shout out to Josh Welch. He's one of my main training partners. Shout out to everyone, dude. I mean, it's going to be good, dude. It's been 15 months, and I can't wait for the live fights, dude, so I can really have everyone support me and stuff. But it's good.
Excellent.
And definitely shout out to Connor because he's making the actual flight with me. It would have sucked to fly out there alone and meet Pat out there.
Yeah, it's nice to have your coach there and someone that you go to battle with all the time, in the gym. Dude, last thing, throw your social media out there because there's a couple of more days. I know people want to check in on the event and, how to watch the event and all that other stuff.
My Instagram is Anthony_Vasta, and this fight's going to be streamed on Fight TV, I think it is.
Yeah. Which is a pretty good streaming network. They do a lot of regional events, so it's not expensive. People, if you want to watch, Anthony out there, there's not much happening for us in New England, so let's give him support and watch it this Friday, man.
For sure.
Anthony, thank you so much, man, and we'll catch up soon after this fight. I know you got some other things in the works that we'll be talking about down the line, bro. Thanks for tuning in right before flying out, brother, and good luck and, take home that win for us here in New England.
I appreciate it, dude.
All right, you have a good night, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.